Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Question: what is the name of China's first satellite for mobile telecommunication which is launched at southwestern China's Xichang Satellite Launch Center? Answer: Tantong-01. Explanation: China successfully launched the first satellite for mobile telecommunication named the Tantong-01 satellite at southwestern China's Xichang Satellite Launch Center, with the Long March 3B carrier rocket. Question: what is the name of mobile app which is launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi at a function organized by MyGov in New Delhi? Answer: PMO. Explanation: Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the new PMO app at a function organized by MyGov in New Delhi, and the app would correspond to the website of the Prime Minister's office, PMO. Question: what is the objective of Mission Bhagrata Phase 1 project of Telangana state government inaugurated by Prime Minister? Answer: to provide 100 liters of clean drinking water per person in rural households and 150 liters per person in urban households. Explanation: Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Phase 1 of a flagship project of Telangana government called Mission Bhagrata, which is aimed at providing piped drinking water to every household in the state. Question: ahead of Indian development, World Economic Forum proposed to conduct the annual Indian Economic Summit at which city during October 2016? Answer: New Delhi. Explanation: in recognizing the Indian development, World Economic Forum WEF will host its annual Indian Economic Summit at New Delhi on October 6 to 7. This summit is expected to attend by over 500 business and political leaders including top policymakers and CEOs. Question: which state government has launched an awareness drive across all districts to make women aware about correct breastfeeding practices to mark the World Breastfeeding Week? Answer: Jharkhand. Explanation: World Breastfeeding Week 2016 celebrated from Monday, 1st of August, to the Sunday, 7th of August, throughout the world to marking the importance of breastfeeding to the newborn by the lactating mother. Question: National Handloom Day is being celebrated on which date to commemorate the celebration of aesthetics and indigenous talents of weavers? Answer: August 7th. Explanation: Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi quoted that handlooms can be a tool to fight poverty, just as Swadeshi was a tool in the struggle for freedom, and he quoted that khadi and handloom products provide the same warmth that mother's love provides on the fabulous National Handloom Day on August 7th. Question: Tamil scriptwriter and director has passed away in Chennai at the age of 76 years. Who is he? Answer: Sundaram. Explanation: Tamil scriptwriter and director Vietnam Vidhu Sundaram died in Chennai. He was 76. He had worked with Shivaji Ganesan, MGR, Amitabh Bachchan and Kamal Hassan. Question: in which place a team of archaeologists spots the ancient tribal fire pit with tools, a spear tip and tobacco seeds? Answer: Utah. Explanation: a team of archaeologists spots the ancient tribal fire pit with tools, a spear tip and tobacco seeds that is 12,300 years old on a military testing range in northern Utah in the United States. Question: which country to hold the first comprehensive nuclear security emergency drill code-named as Fengbao 2016 to expand the nuclear power generation? Answer: China. Explanation: China has held its first comprehensive nuclear security emergency drill code-named as Fengbao 2016 to expand the nuclear power generation. Question: who has been appointed as Chief Executive Officer of the U.S.-based global technology major CSS Corporation? Answer: Manish Tandon. Explanation: US-based global tech major CSS Corporation has named Manish Tandon as its new chief executive officer of the firm. He will replace Tiger T.G. Ramesh, who has been transferred as a non-executive board director. Question: which award has been conferred to Bollywood filmmaker and Chandra during the 8th Goa State Film Festival held at Goa in August? Answer: Lifetime Achievement Award. Explanation: Bollywood filmmaker N. Chandra was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award during the 8th Goa State Film Festival held at Goa between August 5 to 8. Question: India joined with which country to replace the AN-32s with the medium 20-ton transport aircraft with an investment of $300 million each? Answer: Russia. Explanation: the medium 20-ton transport aircraft that have been planned to replace the AN-32s to be jointly developed by India and Russia, seems uncertain as the delay persists. Question: the Bombay Stock Exchange signed a memorandum of understanding with which institutions for developing tools for strengthening cybersecurity and advising the stock exchange? Answer: IIT Kanpur. Explanation: the Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, has signed a memorandum of understanding with IIT Kanpur for developing tools for strengthening cybersecurity and advising the stock exchange on current and future cyber-related issues. Question: which state classical troupe has performed the state dance that wooed the audience during its performances in different cities of Egypt? Answer: Kerala. Explanation: Kerala's classical Indian dance Kathakali has been performed by group of dancers, that wooed the audience during its performances in different cities of Egypt for the first time. Question: Union Agriculture Minister has inaugurated College of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry in which state? Answer: Nagaland. Explanation: Union Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh has inaugurated College of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry in Puran district of Nagaland under Central Agricultural University, CAU, Imphal MP. Question: which state government designed a web portal of the Home Department at the Secretariat by National Informatics Centre about the guidelines for differently abled persons? Answer: Odisha. Explanation: Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has launched a web portal of the Home Department at the Secretariat in Bhubaneswar. The new web portal has been designed by the National Informatics Centre, NIC, featured with accessibility guidelines that can be used by the differently abled persons to see and hear the website. Question: Tamil Nadu state government has granted cash prize of $1.45 crore to how many sports persons has won international sports honors? Answer: 5. Explanation: Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha have granted cash prize of Rs 1.45 crore to 5 sports persons who has won international sports honors. Question: which edition of Quit India Movement commemoration has been observed in India on 8th of August 2016? Answer: 74th. Explanation: 74th Quit India Movement commemoration is followed throughout the country on August 8, 2016. It is noted that the Quit India or August Kranti movement was launched at the Bombay session of All India Congress Committee on August 8, 1942. Question: the first surfing champion Bernard Farrelly has passed away due to stomach cancer at the age of 71 years old. He belonged to which country? Answer: Australia. Explanation: Australia's first surfing champion Bernard Midget Farrelly has passed away following a stomach cancer. He was 71 years old. Question: which country cricket players have been banned for the period 7 years to 12 years for allegedly involving in fixing the matches? Answer: South Africa. Explanation: 4 South African cricketers have been banned for allegedly involving in fixing the matches. The ban varies from 7 years to 12 years. Question: which company acquired Hyderabad-based Melgan belonged to Esar Pharma to promote the product in other global markets? Answer: Richest. Explanation: the Richest Group, an innovation-led global healthcare provider, has acquired Melgan from Hyderabad-based Esar Pharma. In India, Melgan will be marketed by Leva Healthcare, a specialty division of the group catering to the dermatological segment. Question: which section of company has signed a formal joint venture agreement with Anestesi Limited to set up India's first-of-its-kind greenfield auto shredding and recycling capability? Answer: Mahindra. Explanation: Mahindra Intertrade Limited, a part of the Mahindra Partners division of the $17.8 billion Mahindra Group, and Anestesi Limited, a Government of India enterprise, signed a formal joint venture agreement to set up India's first-of-its-kind greenfield auto shredding and recycling capability. Question: who has taken over the charge of head of corporate R&D from the place of general manager in charge from August 4, 2016? Answer: K.K. Khurana. Explanation: with effect from August 4, 2016, K.K. Khurana, general manager in charge, has took charge as the head of corporate R&D. Question: which story has won the Television Critics Association Awards for the year 2016 based on the true story of 3 Nods? Answer: People vs. O.J. Simpson. Explanation: American crime story The People vs. O.J. Simpson has topped in the Television Critics Association Awards 2016. The crime story's Sarah Paulson received Individual Achievement in Drama. Question: the first-ever pizza vending machine has been installed on the campus of which university that can hold 70 12-inch pizzas? Answer: Xavier University. Explanation: the first-ever pizza vending machine has been installed on the campus of Xavier University, XU, in Ohio that can hold 70 12-inch pizzas and dispense in just 3 minutes. Question: Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation signed Memorandum of Understanding with which state government to provide improved hospitality and tourism services? Answer: Manipur. Explanation: Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, RIC, and the Manipur government have signed a Memorandum of Understanding. By making joint use of their capabilities and facilities, RIC mulls to provide improved hospitality and tourism services to their customers. Question: which Asian country has recorded the largest current account surplus in the first half of 2016 that quantify the international trade of goods, services and investments? Answer: Japan. Explanation: Japan has recorded the largest current account surplus in the first half of 2016 that quantify the international trade of goods, services and investments and outmarked the surplus of 10.63 trillion yen, $104 billion, in the duration, which is up 31.3% from a year earlier. Question: which country holds the first rank in the category of happiest place in the world as per latest Bloomberg Misery Index? Answer: Thailand. Explanation: according to the latest Bloomberg Misery Index, which combines the inflation and unemployment rates in 74 countries, Singapore is the second happiest place in the world. The Misery Index, computed by adding inflation to the unemployment rate, gives Thailand a score of 1.11%, which is the best. Question: which state has launched a new scheme for elderly weavers in the state to mark the National Handlooms Day named as Barista Bunekar Sahyata Yojana? Answer: Odisha. Explanation: Odisha state government has launched a new scheme for elderly weavers in the state to mark the National Handlooms Day named as Breastfeeding Yojana. The scheme is aimed at providing financial assistance to the elderly weavers in the state. Question. Name of the new tax scheme has been announced by Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar in 13 districts of the state falling in the National Capital Region. Answer. NCR Taxi Scheme 2016. Explanation. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has approved a proposal of the State Transport Department to implement a new NCR Taxi Scheme 2016 in 13 districts of the state falling in the National Capital Region. Question. Which state has initiated to achieve a planting over 1 crore saplings this year to increase green cover in the state to earn carbon credit? Answer. Himachal Pradesh. Explanation. State government of Himachal Pradesh has come up with the target of planting over 1 crore saplings this year to increase green cover in the state. It is the first state to earn carbon credit. Question. Who will address the 71st session of the United Nations General Assembly to be held on September 2016 in New York? Answer. External Affairs Minister. Explanation. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj will address the 71st session of the United Nations General Assembly (UNGA) on September 26 in New York. Question. Which is not feature of the Mental Health Care Bill 2013 which was passed by the Rajya Sabha? Answer. Shall be liable to punishment under Section 309 of Indian Penal Code. Explanation. The Mental Health Care Bill 2013 says that any person who attempts to commit suicide shall be presumed, unless proved otherwise, to be suffering from mental illness at the time of attempting suicide and shall not be liable to punishment under Section 309 of Indian Penal Code, IPC. Question. The International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples is being celebrated on which date to promote and protect the right of indigenous people globally? Answer. 9th August. Explanation. The International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples is celebrated on August 9 annually to promote and protect the rights of indigenous people globally. The day was first announced by the General Assembly of the United Nations in December 1994. Question. Trade body SOCOM puts which state on the top on its study in terms of growth in the industry and service sectors in the last 10 years? Answer. Uttarakhand. Explanation. The study also highlighted the state's economic growth and industrial development as it has recorded the highest compounded annual growth rate (CAGR) of 16.5% and 12.3% respectively during the last 10 years from 2004 to 2015. Question. Which movement has launched by the Maharashtra government against various social ills? Answer. Quit India Movement 2. Explanation. Maharashtra government has launched the Quit India Movement 2 against various social ills. The launch is in line with commemorating the Platinum Jubilee anniversary of the Quit India Movement at the historic August Kranti Maidan in Mumbai. Question. Which legendary journalist and columnist Birendra Krishnadal passed away following a prolonged illness at his residence in Bhubaneswar? Answer. Birendra Krishnadal. Explanation. Dal was born on March 25, 1941 in Cuttack. He started his journalistic career in Mathrubhumi in 1960 and worked there for about 25 years. He worked in different language newspapers like in Odia, English, and Bengali. Question. What is the recent modification in the latest monetary policy review which is released by RBI? Answer. Repo rate was left unchanged at 6.5%. Explanation. The RBI kept the cash reserve ratio of scheduled banks unchanged at 4.0% of net demand and time liabilities. It is noted that RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan is set to retire on September 4 after a 3-year term with plans to return to academia in the U.S. Question: which company along with Max Group merges life insurance businesses to create company worth Rs 67,000 crore? Answer: HDFC. Explanation: the boards of HDFC Life, Max Life, Max Financial Services and Max India decided to amalgamate their businesses to create a Rs 25,500 crore entity under the label of HDFC Life through a 3-to-7 share swap, under which a Max shareholder will get 3 HDFC Life shares for every 7 in an all-share deal. Question: Richest ties up with which bank to foster the spread of the insurance policies on a pan-India basis? Answer: SVCB. Explanation: Reliance General Insurance Company Limited, non-life insurer, declare a bank assurance tie-up with Shamrao Vithal Cooperative Bank, SVCB, on August 9. Question: which organization along with state-run power major NTPC has entered into collaboration in low-emission technologies? Answer: Xyro. Explanation: state-run power major NTPC has entered into a collaboration with Australia's Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research in Low-Emission Technologies. The letter of intent was inked by R.K. Srivastava, Executive Director, Netra, at Netra Greater Noida, and Mr. Peter Mayfield, Director Xyro, Energy Queensland, Australia. Question: what are the 6 nations by which India imposed anti-dumping duty on certain hot-rolled steel products? Answer: China, Japan, South Korea, Russia, Brazil, and Indonesia. Explanation: India imposed anti-dumping duty on certain hot-rolled steel products from 6 nations including China and South Korea with an aim to guard domestic players from cheap imports. An anti-dumping duty of Rs 474,557 per ton was imposed on hot-rolled flat products of alloy or non-alloy steel import from China, Japan, South Korea, Russia, Brazil, and Indonesia. Question: who has been re-elected as the Multilateral Funding Agency's President of Asian Development Bank Board? Answer: Takehiko Nakao. Explanation: the Asian Development Bank was conceived in the early 1960s as a financial institution that would be Asian in character and foster economic growth and cooperation in one of the poorest regions in the world. ADB assists its members and partners by providing loans, technical assistance, grants, and equity investments to promote social and economic development. Question: who has been reappointed as a chairman, managing director and CEO of Hero Moto Corp Limited? Answer: Pawan Manjl. Explanation: two-wheeler maker Hero Moto Corp Limited reappointed Pawan Manjl as its chairman, managing director and CEO for a period of 5 years. It also elevated its head of operations and supply chain Vikram Kaspkar as a director on the company's board. Question: who has won the 20th Commonwealth Chess Championship crown 2016 in Colombo, Sri Lanka? Answer: Abhijit Gupta. Explanation: former World Junior Chess Champion Abhijit Gupta has won the 20th Commonwealth Chess Championship crown 2016 in Colombo, Sri Lanka. He is the 3rd Indian to win this prestigious championship, after Viswanathan Anand and Pentala Harikrishna. Question: Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change run Wildlife Institute of India (WII) will establish repository on tigers, under its new tiger cell in which city? Answer: Dehradun. Explanation: Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change-run Wildlife Institute of India (WII) will establish repository on tigers, under its new Tiger Cell in Dehradun. This is first such repository in India. Question. Name the Union Government first portal for online selling of goods and services by government departments. Answer. E-Marketplace. Explanation. Commerce Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched an e-marketplace for online purchase of goods and services by various central government ministries and departments. Question. Which date is observed as Biofuel Day across the world annually to create awareness about non-fossil fuels? Answer. August 10th. Explanation. World Biofuel Day is observed across the world on 10th of August annually, intended to create awareness about non-fossil fuels, green fuels. To mark German's Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel's invention of the diesel engine, achievement, World Biofuel Day is observed every year. Question. What is the name of the book is released by the Uttarakhand Governor K.K. Paul narrating the state's journey since 2000? Answer. Uttarakhand, 15 Years of Development. Explanation. Uttarakhand Governor K.K. Paul released the book titled Uttarakhand, 15 Years of Development, which is narrating the state's journey since its inception in 2000. The book was edited by former State Chief Secretary R.S. Talia, takes stock of the achievements made and shortcomings in the area of development of the state since its inception. Question. Which veteran Tamil writer and filmmaker has passed away due to age-related ailments at his residence in Chennai? Answer. Panshu Arunachalam. Explanation. Arunachalam, who started producing films by his production firm named PA Arts, he is the man who introduced Ilaiyaraaja as music director in 1976 Tamil film Anakili and made more films starring Kamal Hassan and Rajinikanth. Question. Which act endorses to protect wild animals against hunting and commercial exploitation? Answer. Wildlife Protection Act, 1972. Explanation. The Wildlife Protection Act, 1972, provides for stringent punishments for wildlife offenses. The act also provides for forfeiture of any equipment, vehicle or weapon that is used for committing wildlife offenses. Question. What is the name of high-resolution radar imaging satellite is launched by the China? Answer. Jiaopan-3. Explanation. China launched a new high-resolution synthetic aperture radar imaging satellite which provides accurate pictures of Earth with the ability to photograph detailed scenarios of its specific areas. Question. What is the name of machine learning startup has been announced by the U.S. tech major Apple? Answer. Tori. Explanation. The U.S. tech major Apple has announced the purchase of U.S.-based machine learning startup Tori for a reported $200 million to boost artificial intelligence. The new purchase will help Apple to strengthen its platform that facilitates data scientists and application developers to create intelligent applications. Question. Which states have been chosen by American photovoltaic (PV) manufacturer to commission first 130 megawatts of solar power plants? Answer. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Explanation. American photovoltaic (PV) manufacturer's Indian subsidiary First Solar Power India announced the commercial operation of 80 megawatts and 50 megawatts as part of the 260 megawatts project portfolio solar power plants in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Question. Which rank is bagged by the TCS among the top 100 most valuable brand in the U.S.? Answer. 58th. Explanation. Brand finance rating agency has ranked TCS as the 58th most valuable brand in the U.S. and as one of only 4 global IT services companies recognized as a top 100 brand in the U.S., with 78.3 points, earning an AA+ rating. Question: Madhya Pradesh, along with which Union Territory joint centers PowerDef to revitalizing Power Discom's Uday scheme that will save the state Rs 17,515 crore? Answer: Puducherry. Explanation: with this, Puducherry is the first Union Territory to formally join the scheme. Also, this marks the number of states UT that have joined Uday goes up to 16. Question: which statement is correct according to the recent world's longest hunger strike by Iram Sharmila? Answer: she has ended hunger strike on August 9. Explanation: world's longest hunger strike ended on August 9 when Iram Chanu Sharmila ended her 16-year-long fast. The objective of her fast and entering politics is to fight for the removal of FSPA. Question: which company has acquired U.S.-based job portal Monster Worldwide Incorporated for $429 million in all-cash deal is likely to close in Q4 of 2016? Answer: Randstad. Explanation: Dutch-based human resources services provider Randstad has acquired U.S.-based job portal Monster Worldwide Incorporated for $429 million in all-cash deal which is likely to close in Q4 2016. Question: which is the following act is not approved by the Houses for the Enforcement of Security Interest and Recovery of Debts Laws Amendment Bill, 2016? Answer: Indian Postal Act. Explanation: the bill approved by Lok Sabha and cleared by Rajya Sabha means 4 laws: SARFAESI Act, DRT Act, Indian Stamp Act, and Depositories Act. Question: who has been appointed as Managing Director of State Bank of India for 3 years? Answer: Dinesh Kumar. Explanation: Dinesh Kumar Kara was appointed Managing Director of State Bank of India (SBI) for a period of 3 years. He is currently working as MD and CEO of SBI Funds Management Private Limited. Question: Union government has declared that the non-performing assets of commercial banks have been increased by how much percentage? Answer: 4. Explanation: the Union government has declared that the non-performing assets, NPA, of commercial banks have increased by around 4% from March 2015 to March 2016. Question: which power plant has been dedicated by Prime Minister of India and Russian President to nations? Answer: Kudankulam. Explanation: KKNPP is dedicated to the people of India by Narendra Modi and Vladimir Putin. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin dedicated Kudankulam nuclear power projects, KKNPP, first unit to the country. Question: Union Labour Minister proposed and passed the Employees' Compensation Amendment Bill 2016. The bill amends which act to welfare the employees? Answer: Employees' Compensation Act, 1923. Explanation: in Lok Sabha, Union Labour Minister Bandaru Dattatreya proposed and passed the Employees' Compensation Amendment Bill, 2016. The bill amends the Employees' Compensation Act, 1923. Question: Lok Sabha passed to include which state under Central Agricultural University of Amphavati Central Agricultural University Amendment Bill, 2016? Answer: Nagaland. Explanation: the Central Agricultural University Amendment Bill, 2016 that provides for bringing the northeastern state of Nagaland under the jurisdiction of Imphal-based Central Agriculture University in neighbouring Manipur was passed by the Lok Sabha. Question: The Daughters' Day is being celebrated on which day to celebrate daughters, daughters-in-law and granddaughters? Answer: August 11th. Explanation: Women and Child Development Minister Manekha Gandhi has launched a week-long campaign on social media to celebrate daughters, daughters-in-law and granddaughters this week to mark the Daughters' Day on 11th of August 2016. Question: Veteran Tamil and Telugu actress has passed away due to blood cancer in Chennai at the age of 63-year-old. Who is she? Answer: Jyoti Lakshmi. Explanation: Veteran Tamil and Telugu actress Jyoti Lakshmi passed away after had long battle with blood cancer at a hospital in Chennai. She was 63-year-old. Question: World number 1 mixed doubles pair Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis have mutually agreed to end their partnership for what reason? Answer: poor performance. Explanation: World number 1 mixed doubles pair Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis have mutually agreed to end their partnership after the pair showed poor performances in recent times. Question: Which wildlife sanctuary has been surveyed by Kutu and informed that missing of reptiles have been spotted earlier? Answer: Chinnar Wildlife Sanctuary. Explanation: During the first phase of a first-of-its-kind reptile-amphibian survey carried there from August 5 to 8, 16 frog species and 3 snake species, which have not been spotted in the Chinnar Wildlife Sanctuary earlier, have been spotted. Question: Million Lights in partnership with DEN Manor Engine Satellite initiated first Indian TV channel focused on higher education and skill development in which city? Answer: Explanation: Educational Service Provider Million Lights in partnership with DEN Manor Engine Satellite has rolled out the first and only Indian TV channel focused on higher education and skill development in Pune. Question: Union government approved the introduction of pension and post-retirement medical schemes for which corporation as per the guidelines of Department of Public Enterprise? Answer: Food Corporation of India. Explanation: The Union Cabinet led by Shri Narendra Modi approved the introduction of pension and post-retirement medical schemes for the 22,000 existing employees of Food Corporation of India (FCI), as per the guidelines of Department of Public Enterprise. Question: Lok Sabha passed the Taxation Laws Amendment Bill 2016 for employers in which sector to avail the income tax benefit on additional employment provided to the employee. Answer: Textile. Explanation: The Lok Sabha passed the Taxation Laws Amendment Bill 2016. It creates the way for employers in the textile sector to avail of the income tax benefit on additional employment provided the employee. This applies for the employee who has worked for 150 days and not 240 days as mandated earlier. Question: Union government has increased maternity leave from 12 weeks to how many weeks via Maternity Benefit Amendment Bill 2016? Answer: 26 weeks. Explanation: The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has given its ex post facto approval for amendments to the Maternity Benefit Act, 1961 by introducing the Maternity Benefit Amendment Bill 2016 in Parliament. Question: A mobile app has been launched by Union Minister of Science and Technology and Ministry of Earth Sciences aimed at helping women ensure their safety in the national capital. Name the mobile app. Answer: I Feel Safe. Explanation: Union Minister of Science and Technology and Ministry of Earth Sciences, Harsh Vardhan launched I Feel Safe, a mobile application aimed at helping women ensure their safety in the national capital was launched at Delhi University. Question: Which company has announced to acquire California-based deep learning startup Nirvana Systems to create their own custom deep learning solutions? Answer. Intel. Explanation. American technology major Intel Corporation has announced that it has acquired California-based deep learning startup Nirvana Systems. Question. Indian Foreign Service Officer of 1997 Birender Singh Yadav has been appointed as the next High Commission of India to which country? Answer. Ghana. Explanation. IFS Officer of 1997 batch Birender Singh Yadav, currently working as Joint Secretary in the Ministry, has been appointed as the next High Commissioner of India to the West Africa's Republic of Ghana. Yadav will succeed Kage Ivasagar in Ghana. Question. Ministry of Mines inaugurated the nickel, copper and acid recovery plant of Hindustan Copper Limited in which state? Answer. Jharkhand. Explanation. As the first facility in India to produce nickel metal of LME grade from primary resource, Shri Balvinder Kumar, Secretary, Ministry of Mines, inaugurated the nickel, copper and acid recovery plant of Hindustan Copper Limited in Indian Copper Complex, Gatsala, Jharkhand. Question. The National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development has sanctioned Rural Infrastructure Development Fund of Rs. 26.06 crore to which state? Answer. Punjab. Explanation. The National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, has sanctioned Rural Infrastructure Development Fund of Rs 26.06 crore to the state of Punjab. Also upon this the total grant stood at Rs 7,826.17 crore so far. Question. Who has dominated the Forbes list of the 100 richest people in the technology field includes Indian tech Azam Premji and Shiv Nadar? Answer. Bill Gates. Explanation. Forbes has released its first ever list of the 100 richest people in the technology field. This list is as usually dominated by Americans, with Microsoft founder Bill Gates at the top. Question. Which state has agreed to implement the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana on an experimental basis Kharif season with immediate effect? Answer. Bihar. Explanation. Nitish Kumar-led Bihar government is agreed to implement the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana on an experimental basis in Kharif season with immediate effect. Question. Which country has given its ex post facto approval for a Memorandum of Understanding with India for cooperation in the field of tourism? Answer. South Africa. Explanation. The Union Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has given its ex post facto approval for a Memorandum of Understanding between India and South Africa for cooperation in the field of tourism. Question. The Union government has given its approval to sign an agreement for economic cooperation which country? Answer. Croatia. Explanation. The Cabinet has given its approval to sign an agreement for economic cooperation between India and Croatia. The Union Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given its approval for signing and ratification of an agreement between India and Croatia on economic cooperation. Question. Which district of Gujarat is declared as open defecation free, ODF? Answer. Narmada. Explanation. The tribal district of Narmada is all set to become the first district in Gujarat to be declared open defecation free, ODF, under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Question. The International Youth Day is being celebrated on which date annually to distinguish the efforts of the world's youth and to promote way to engage them? Answer. August 12th. Explanation. The International Youth Day is celebrated on August 12th annually to distinguish the efforts of the world's youth and also to promote ways to engage them in becoming more actively involved in making positive contributions to the globe. Question. The former chief secretary of Odisha has passed away in Bhubaneswar at the age of 77 years old. Who is he? Answer. Sudhanshu Mishra. Explanation. Sudhanshu Mishra, who was a chief secretary of Odisha, has passed away at his residence in Bhubaneswar. He was 77 years old. Question. The professional golfer Jim Furyk, aged 46, made a record after he shot a record at the Travelers' Championship. He belongs to which country? Answer. America. Explanation. American professional golfer Jim Furyk, aged 46, made a record after he shot a record 12 under par 58 at the Travelers' Championship following a third-round 72. Furyk retreated to the range, the lowest round ever on the PGA Tour. Question. Which state government has made initiatives to check genuineness and updating the complete inventory of horns, verification of rhino horns? Answer. Assam. Explanation. To check genuineness and updating the complete inventory of horns, verification of rhino horns which were kept in various treasuries in the custody of Assam government since 1980 has started in Golaghat, Assam. Question. Which state government signed a Memorandum of Understanding with India Trade and Exhibition Centre, Dubai, for promotion of skill development, investment and tourism? Answer. Rajasthan. Explanation. In order to facilitate the development of the tourism sector, Rajasthan government signed a Memorandum of Understanding with India Trade and Exhibition Centre, ITEC, Dubai, for promotion of skill development, investment and tourism sectors. Question. Which festival is being celebrated in Telugu states begins at the Krishna River in Vijayawada for 12 days after 12 years? Answer. Pushkalu. Explanation. The 12-day-long Krishna Pushkalu festival that comes once in every 12 years, begins at the Krishna River in Vijayawada. The twin Telugu states made all the precautionary measures to avoid any mishap. Question. Which state to hold the first touch and feel garden for the visually impaired people in the country? Answer. Kerala. Explanation. A first-of-its-kind initiative for a touch and feel garden for the visually impaired people in the country was inaugurated in the premises of Calicut University. Question. Which state has inaugurated the state's first Yuva Kendra in order to provide efficient and transparent governance to the people? Answer. Punjab. Explanation. Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal inaugurated the Punjab's first Yuva Kendra in order to provide efficient and transparent governance to the people at their doorsteps, where people will be able to avail 243 services under one roof. Question. Which city is recognized as the most expensive city in India as per TripAdvisor's Trip Index? Answer. Mumbai. Explanation. According to the 6th edition of TripAdvisor's Trip Index Cities, Mumbai has been ranked the most expensive city in India but the second least expensive in the world to visit, after Hanoi, Vietnam. Question. Which of the following reason Reserve Bank of India drafted circular for public comments on limited liability for customers? Answer. Frauds in internet banking and card transactions. Explanation. RBI has come up with a draft circular for public comments on limited liability for customers in case of frauds in internet banking and card transactions. Question. Which bank has tied up with the e-commerce marketplace Flipkart by expanding the bank's in-app shop to book air tickets, hotels and bus tickets? Answer. Kotak Mahindra Bank. Explanation. Mumbai-based private sector lender Kotak Mahindra Bank has tied up with the e-commerce marketplace Flipkart by expanding the bank's in-app shop, M-Store, which was used to book air tickets, hotels and bus tickets. Question. Which company designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture, appliances and home accessories worldwide has laid the foundation in Hyderabad? Answer: IKEA. Explanation: Netherlands-based IKEA, who designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture, appliances and home accessories worldwide, has laid the foundation in Hyderabad for its first store in India. Question: Gautaminath Thakur has been appointed as chairman of which leading private bank? Answer: Saraswat Bank. Explanation: Gautaminath Thakur has been elected chairman of the leading cooperative banker, Saraswat Bank. Question: Who has been appointed as the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court with effect from August 24? Answer: Manshola. Explanation: Manshola, Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, has been appointed Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court with effect from August 24. Question: Which bank has partnered with Korea Development Bank to sign and to develop business synergies in the domains of corporate finance, project finance and asset finance? Answer: SBI. Explanation: India's largest public sector bank, State Bank of India, SBI, and Korea Development Bank, KDB, have signed and to develop business synergies in the domains of corporate finance, project finance and asset finance. Question: The Ministry for Water Resources has constituted committee to restructure the Central Water Commission, CWC, and the Central Groundwater Board, CGWB, which is headed by. Answer: Maher Shah. Explanation: The Ministry for Water Resources has constituted a 7-member committee led by former Planning Commission member Maher Shah to restructure the Central Water Commission, CWC, and the Central Groundwater Board, CGWB, to encourage optimal development of water resources in the country. Question: Organ Donation Day is being celebrated every year, on which date to motivate human beings to donate the organs as well as to understand the value of organ donation? Answer: 13th August. Explanation: Organ Donation Day is celebrated every year on 13th of August, with the objective to motivate normal human beings to donate the organs as well as to understand the value of organ donation in the life of an individual. Question: Hanif Mohammed of Pakistan sportsman has passed away at the age of 81 years due to cancer and respiratory problems. He belonged to which sport? Answer: Cricket. Explanation: Hanif Mohammed, legendary former Pakistan batsman, died at the age of 81 after a battle against cancer and respiratory problems. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more new updates.